This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 19949 Elm Place, Northridge, California, 91326. Today is January 6, 2023. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 3-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located on the left-hand side of the house, just next to the trash cans. This heads out towards the rear of our property here. This is our 3-inch ABS waistline cleanout here. That goes out towards the front of our property here. And this is our green sewer box cover that our cleanout is covered over with. We're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And we're going to drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. We do got a little bit of cobwebs here at our cleanout. It's typical, just a dry area of the line. So we're just going to continue to push in. A little bit of water there, a little bit of tissue. Again, we'll continue to push out. Does appear, there we go, we got past that little ball of tissue that was in the line. So again, it does appear that we are in black ABS waistline. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And we're going to slow down just a little bit as you can continue to push out. And it does appear that we do have an opening in this area here. So we're going to push in just a little bit. We're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We are just in the middle of in between the dining room and the living room area. So again, we are still in black ABS waistline. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Again, it does appear to be all black ABS waistline. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn. We continue to push out. And as we continue to push out, coming up on our next joint, and you can see in this area, here we're going to push in a little bit more. We'll pull back just a little bit. Okay, those joints appear to be in fair condition. We're going to continue to push out. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. Again, it does appear to be all black ABS waistline. All the black ABS waistline thus far all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. So what we'll do is we're going to continue to push out. We'll push out to approximately 60 feet or possibly our next joint, and then we'll pause there for a moment and we'll locate that area. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. We're coming up on our next joint. And you can see in this area here, it does appear that we do have an opening. So we're going to push in just a little bit. And we're going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area on the right-hand side of the front door in the plant area. And we did mark it with a red flag to identify the area. There is another mainline sewer clean out in that area. It's just covered over with a little bit of has a bush growing over the top of it, but it is underneath a green sewer box cover. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And as we continue to push out, we're going to transition to what appears to be white PVC sewer piping. So again, we're transitioning to white PVC sewer piping. We're going to continue to push out. We're going to run a little bit of water, possibly flush a toilet just to help us push out, get out into our city sewer tie-in. So we did flush a toilet. Again, all the white PVC sewer piping thus far appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. I'm going to drop down. It did appear that we had our test tee there. And does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay, but again, we're just going to continue to push out, utilize a little bit of this water to help us push out and possibly get all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. I'm going to pause our mic here for a moment. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to run a little more water. Okay, again, we got a little running. Okay, we got a little more water running. We did flush the toilet. Here's our flush here. So we're going to utilize this push of water, hopefully, to help us push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. We'll pause our mic here. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We're just in front of our manhole cover, but what we're going to do is we're just going to attempt to push out just a little bit more just again to get past this joint and verify that we are out in our city sewer tie-in. Again, we are on a kind of somewhat of a lot. We're sharing a sewer, and we are on a radius on the street. So again, we're just going to continue to push out a little bit. Talk to the mic. Okay, we went ahead and pushed out, and we pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So this is our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut all our water down. We're going to pause here for a moment. We'll pull back and take a good look. Okay, we went ahead and let the water run down, and we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, that is our city sewer saddle tie-in area. We're going to pull back slowly a little bit. It does appear that you do have a crack in the saddle. We're going to pause here for a moment. So again, as I mentioned, you can see that we do have a crack in the saddle from about the 12 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back slowly. We've got a little bit of hard water deposit there at the top. All the white buildup that you see at the top of the vitreous clay sewer pipe is all hard water deposits, and that's typical for the area. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. A little bit of debris. That joint appeared to be in fair condition. Again, continue to pull back, and that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Again, we continue to pull back, and as we're pulling back, we're going to transition back into our white PVC sewer piping. So we're going to pause our mic here for a moment. And as we pull back, we're transitioning back into, this is our 4 to 6 transition. That was our white PVC sewer piping, 4-inch, transitioning to 6-inch vitreous clay. And again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And as we pull back this area here, you can see there at the top at 12 o'clock, there's an opening there, and that is our test tee. That's right around the curb area. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And as we pushed out, all our white PVC sewer piping all appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, we transition back into our black ABS waistline. And again, we're going to pause here for a moment. As we made that transition back, we're going to push back out just a little bit. As we did make this transition back into our black ABS waistline, we did mark an area here that we do have a mainline sewer clean out at the front of the house. And again, we did mark that area with the orange flag. And it's just underneath a green irrigation sewer box, but it is buried, covered over with a large bush. So again, as we continue to pull back, we transition back into our black ABS waistline. And again, all our black ABS waistline all appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition. There was no visible signs of any root intrusions, any breaks, or any major offsets. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. Again, we did a little bit of debris, a little bit of tissue, a little bit of waste that was still left in the line, but we did run quite a bit of water, so we flushed all that stuff out. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, all the joints all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Heading back towards our clean out. And we're going to come back towards our clean out and come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.